Excuse the traffic. I'm outside. Hey guys, fall has never been a season that I've enjoyed. I don't know why. The rest of the world seems to love autumn and fall and all of that stuff, but it's just never been my thing. So, in an effort to enjoy fall a little bit more this year, I've donned some fall socks that match my plaid shirt, whatever, and I have made up a fall bucket list that I want to try and work on. I thought this might be a nice way to try and enjoy the fall season, so I did put together a list of things that I want to try and work on this fall. I am going to put up the graphic that I've designed. I'm going to put it on my Instagram. I would really love all of you guys, to join in. There's no pressure to get all of them done, but just to kind of have a little list of fun things that you could do this fall, and I guess see how many you could check off the list. And so for this list, I'm gonna call it the autumn bucket list, but I know autumn technically goes to like December 21st, but for me December is too Christmassy, so we're just gonna go from September 21st to November 30th. That's what we're gonna call autumn, okay? Okay. So I'm just gonna kind of read through them. They're not gonna be in any specific order. They probably won't be in the same order that the graphic has them in, but I'm just gonna chat through them. Okay, so the first one is an obvious one, and that is to have a pumpkin spice latte. This wouldn't have to be specifically for Starbucks anymore, because a lot of other coffee shops now, well, most other coffee shops also sell a pumpkin spice. So that's the task, to have a pumpkin spice latte. And if you absolutely don't like pumpkin, you can have a different, but make sure it's seasonal, latte. The next one I wanted to do is a fall nature walk, and I would add to that challenge to take at least one photo of something that's fall-ish. I think I'm going to make this nature walk into a photo walk, so I'm gonna do lots of pictures, but I think as long as you can take one picture of your walk, I think that'll be fun. The next one is to go to some kind of fall activity, like a corn maze or a pumpkin patch, or if you like to do Halloween-y things, you could do like a haunted house. Some kind of fall activity. I don't know what else there would be. Maybe some places have like fall festivals. We don't really hear of anything that's fall themed for a festival, but maybe if you have a festival in your area, that would work too. The next one would be to watch an autumn movie. Now, first thing that came to my head was like a Hallmark movie, but you could watch anything that either is like set in fall or, I don't know, somehow has some autumn vibes in the movie itself. And a little added that I wanted to put on here is to watch it in your pajamas. So I think that would be fun. And I guess you could be loose with the term pajamas. If it's just your loungewear, that works too. The next one is to have a fall-themed picnic. This might be tricky in some areas. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're one of the colder areas. So if we could still have a picnic, I'm thinking most other countries could still have a picnic in fall. Yeah, a friend of mine, we like to have seasonal picnics, so we're talking about having another fall one this year, so I think it would just be kind of fun, and you don't have to go elaborate for your theme, just, I don't know, bring a candle or something, I don't know. The next one would be to order, I mean, depends on how you do Christmas cards, but what I was thinking was to order our photo Christmas cards, because I would maybe like to have them sent out by the end of November. So for me, it's going to be to order and send Christmas cards. Another one, I like to make some of these really simple and easy because some of them take a little bit more preparation. But this one is to just walk through some crunchy leaves that have fallen on the ground, just to hear the crunch, because I think that would be neat. The next one is to bake a pie. I know typically it probably would be a pumpkin pie, but I think apple pie is also fairly fall-ish. But if you don't like either of those, make a different kind of pie, just any kind of pie. The next one is to post an autumnal photo on social media. Whatever kind of social media you have, post an autumnal photo. If you don't have social media, no big deal, just skip this one. The next one, I would have just said meet someone for coffee, but to make it a little bit more variable, you could meet someone for a hot chocolate or a tea or something, and it can be at a coffee shop or a restaurant, or it can be in your home. Either way, just to enjoy a hot beverage with a friend. The next one, I really liked the idea of thrifting a cozy sweater or a chunky sweater or something that's really appropriate for fall weather, but some people don't like thrifting, which is okay, so then I would say buy one. Hopefully you can find something on sale, and of course, if that's not in your budget this year, just skip it. It's no big deal. Or you can just kind of honor this task by just wearing one that you already own. That could work. The next one, some of these aren't specific to fall exactly. Like meeting somebody for coffee, that's not really like has to be a fall thing. You can meet someone for coffee all year round. But some of these I just wanted to throw in there because I think they're good. They just fit. They just seem to fit somehow. So the one I have here is to clean out your fridge. I know we tend to think of spring as our cleaning time, but with the Thanksgiving and Christmas stuff that are going to be coming around, like all of the foods that you might be taking home from gatherings or making to bring to gatherings or to giving to friends, your kitchen's going to get a lot of extra use, I think, in fall. So clean out your fridge. The next one I wanted to add was to give to a charity, any charity of your choice, and it can be monetary, or if there's something, like I know there's diabetes, you can donate your clothing to diabetes. So any way that you can give to a charity, maybe it's your time that you want to volunteer somewhere, awesome. Any way you want to give to a charity, do that. The next one, I couldn't figure out how to word it properly, but to enjoy a special breakfast. Now, it doesn't mean that you're celebrating something, but something that's out of the ordinary. Like, normally, if you have cereal, have something a little bit more elaborate, like eggs and toast, or, you know what I mean? If you always have pancakes for breakfast, have a little something different. Go out for a breakfast bagel or something, you know? Do something a little special for a breakfast. The next one is going to appeal more to the readers, but I want to put on here to read Fox by Nadine Brandez. She's an incredible Christian fantasy author. I love her books, and Fox is like one of my favorite books of all time. And Fox is about the gunpowder plot in Europe that happened in history, and that takes place on the 5th of November. So I thought that it fit nicely into the fall season. So read Fox. The next one, another simple one, but one that means a lot, is to hug a loved one. I think hugs are super special, and I don't know, they're cozy and they kind of just fit. So hug a loved one. The next one is to support a local shop or a small shop. So it can be like just a small shop, a small online shop, or somebody you know locally. So just to support in some way a small business. Yeah. The next one is to have a fire. Enjoy sitting at a fire, whether that's in your fireplace or if you still have good weather and you want to have an outside fire, a bonfire, roast some marshmallows, whatever. Just to enjoy a fire. And I guess if you don't have access to either, not a fireplace nor a yard, you can play, there's a fireplace channel or something that you can have on, so you can put that on, that would work. Another one is to play a game. This is just something fun to do. You can do it on your own if you like want to play solitaire, or you want to play a game on your phone or something, or maybe you want to play a video game, or you can play with friends. Either way, it's fun. Also in that vein, do a puzzle. I love puzzling, and when the weather gets cooler and you spend less time outside, puzzling is such a nice way to spend the time when you kind of are tired of sitting in front of the TV or watching videos or something. Puzzling is a really fun activity. Another fall vibe thing, I think, is to light a candle. I don't think it needs to be like a specifically autumn scented candle. I mean, you can if you want to, but just any kind of candle I think would be good. This one I think might be tricky. I want to wear orange at least one day. Orange, I don't know, I don't think a lot of people have orange in their wardrobe for some reason. Just doesn't seem to be a color that I see on people a lot, but it is very autumnal, so I think it would work good. Carve a pumpkin. I have never actually carved a pumpkin in my life. I don't know how excited I am for this prompt because I've never really wanted to carve a pumpkin. I don't know what to do with the pumpkin after. I don't know why people carve pumpkins. It doesn't sound like fun to me, but it does sound very autumnal, and I do know the greater majority of the world likes to do this, so I thought I would put it on the list. Another one is to cook a new recipe. Try something new, something you've never cooked or baked before. Try a new recipe. Another one is to write a letter to a friend. If you have pen pals, this will be easy for you, but if you don't, you could even just write a letter to a local friend and you could drop it off at their house, or you could mail it to somebody, I don't know. I think just write a letter to somebody. I think that'd be nice and sweet. This one kind of goes along with Thanksgiving, and that is to just write a list of what you're thankful for. You can make this as comprehensive as you want. You can make such a long list. You can go super detailed and specific. Just any kind of list you want. Just take some time to think about the things you're thankful for and write them down. Another one, this will probably only apply to homeowners or renters or anyone with a yard, but to rake leaves. If you don't have that duty on your to-do list, just skip this one. You're probably better off anyway. Raking leaves is sort of a chore, but that's going to be on the list. Another one is to bake cookies. You can bake it from scratch, or you can just buy from the store those frozen ones or whatever and just make some cookies that way. Any kind of cookies. I just like the way that like freshly baked cookies smell in the house. I think it's such a warm, cozy smell. I don't know. I think it's fun. I think it's fun. And it goes really good with hot drinks. Cookies and hot drinks go really well together. And that's all very autumnal. Another one is to visit a farmer's market or a craft fair. I know there are quite a few craft fairs that come out in fall for the Christmas gift-giving season. But I do know that there is a admission usually for craft fairs. So if that's not in your budget or you're not interested in crafts, go to a farmer's market and just browse. You don't even have to buy anything, but just browse a farmer's market. That's pretty fun, I think. 2 more left. Attend or host, if you're ambitious, a party. Any kind of party. It can even be a gathering, like a family gathering, or a party with friends, or whatever. Attend or host a party. And the last one is to eat a cinnamon bun. So, I don't know if you can tell, but it is lightly raining. This has really been a project that has been something I've been excited to do because I don't care for fall, like I said, and I think I want to do this every season now, so I might be making this a thing. And I would love to see all of you guys, as many of you as possible, to join in. I will leave the graphic somehow linked in the description. I haven't figured out how to do that yet, but I'll figure it out. So that you can grab the graphic and use it on your social media platforms, or just print it off and have it in your home for like a reminder, or you can just screenshot the video, although it might be too small to read, I'm not sure. But anyway, somehow I'll have it available for you to get. And yeah, this is going to be fun. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that we're able to enjoy the fall together. See you in the next video. Bye!